Hello everyone, I'm back! Finally, we've had a 3-week break from video uploads, which is kind of crazy. So I'm sorry about that, but I am back home. We've moved back in my office, which is feeling so nice and fresh. We've got new flooring, which is beautiful. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be home again and recording for you guys. I've got a special build video today. We're going to be building an origami house. This is quite inspired, and I've already built the exterior, which I'll show you guys that process, and then like usual we'll furnish it in real time together. But this was such a complicated build, I really needed to like focus fully on it. I couldn't commentate at the same time, and I just loved it. I was inspired by origami paper obviously, but also origami architecture in the real world and concepts. The real life origami homes are just crazy. Like even the construction, how the builders do it, it's just amazing, let alone the design and infrastructure and engineering. I could go on and on about it. And also there is a sale right now on Sims packs. So if you're getting anything new from the EA store, you can use my creator code Deligracy at the checkout in the promo code section. All right, so let's go through the beginning of this build. Basically, I sat down listening to the Wicked soundtrack, which is, I'm so weird, you guys. I have not seen Wicked yet. I have not seen the stage show either. But for some reason, I think it's an anxiety thing. I like to know the full plot of a film before I see it. And then I also am kind of weird. I end up going down a rabbit hole and finding out every single fact and like behind the scenes of how they made the movie before I go see the movie. I've done this before and it seems to be a pattern with me. So I was listening to the soundtrack even though I haven't seen the movie, and I heard the song Defying Gravity for the first time. I know I am so late to the party, but holy moly, that song gave me goosebumps. I think I listened to it like 10 times, probably closer to 20 times while building this over and over again. I listened to the original Broadway, I listened to the film, a soundtrack, I listened to the Glee one they did, I listened to, I don't even know, but I listened to so many different kinds, and I think the song kind of inspired the build a little bit. It got me into that creative, I don't know, that creative mode. So yeah, just imagine me sitting, listening to Defying Gravity, building this house, which kind of looks like it will defy gravity itself. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to make it look like the house had been folded, like lots of fold lines, weird roofing lines, and there was no plan for layout, which you can probably clearly see because it's crazy. It was more about it just looking really cool from the exterior. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have a play, and then when I come back to do the interior, we're just gonna figure it out then. We'll leave it to the end to figure it out. So this was really fun, and sometimes I think you just need to not worry so much about the outcome of a build, and sometimes you just need to have a play in The Sims and just play around and see what you can discover. I think that's with anything creative. Sometimes you gotta have a play and not worry. Because sometimes creativity can be really stunted when you put too much pressure on yourself, and especially after coming back from a long break of 3 weeks, I was a bit like, oh, I gotta do a good video for my first one back. And you know what? I think this is a great build as something different and creative, but to get here and do something fresh and different, I really had to just be like, you know what? Let's just chill and have fun. And that's really where this whole channel came from, just having fun. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy it as a little bit of a change. And I have been brainstorming new ideas for our videos this year, what kind of builds we want to do. Tiny Town challenge is going to be coming back as well. So for those of you guys invested in that, there'll be new parts coming out because I'm going to finish that challenge. And also I'm going to plan to be live streaming. My aim's going to be like once a week, fingers crossed. This is something I've been wanting to do for ages, and I have been struggling with. Last year was kind of a crazy year because we got a puppy, and if you've ever had a puppy before, you know how much work they can be. So we got Franny, our new family member. Then we ended up having 3 dog surgeries. And then actually there was a 4th kind of mini surgery. So that was big because Bowser did his ACL. He had to have surgery, had an infection from that. It was crazy. And a couple more surgeries, but that's okay. So that was busy. That was more than what we thought would happen in the year to do with the dogs. They're great now. And then we did the renovation on the house. So then we moved house during the renovation. We expanded the renovation, which you can watch over on my Deli Diary channel. I have a second channel where it's more lifestyle content. And I've documented the whole renovation over there. And it just grew and grew, the renovation. Like, we were gonna do the kitchen, and then it turned out we need to get new insulation because we didn't have any insulation really. The ceiling insulation was cooked, so we did all the ceiling insulation, then we did all the flooring, and before we knew it, we literally like moved the entire house out of the house into storage, and we had to move it again. So it's like we moved house as well, and it was just a big year, and I really feel like it meant there haven't, the channel's been slow, a lot slower, less uploads. So I am excited to get back to it again. And yeah, my goal is to get back to live streaming once a week. And I think it will just be on the main channel on YouTube. Although whenever I want to play other games, it's a little bit tricky on YouTube because the VODs obviously stay up, but then you're like, it doesn't really make sense to have non-Sims content on this channel. So that's why I usually kind of have half the stream one game, half the stream Sims. So anyway, we'll just see how that goes. The other option is maybe streaming on Twitch or on the more Deligracy channel. I don't know. I need to noodle it a bit more, but these are like the New Year goals. And then, yeah, what I was actually getting to is just asking you guys what kind of videos you would like to see. Sorry, indigestion. If you guys have any requests for videos, any ideas, it can be anything, ideas for the lifestyle channel, live streams, whatever, please let me know. And I have a Google Doc where I have all my ideas, and I love revisiting it and refreshing it with any cool ideas that you guys also come up with as well. In terms of the more viral challenges on YouTube, like every room is a different color or that type of thing, it's really interesting because usually those challenges are obviously very popular for a reason because they do really well. But I feel like you guys are not as keen on those challenges because you guys know I'm not as keen on the challenges. Like, I've never really liked that every room is a different challenge doing it myself. And I don't know, I feel like you guys just pick up on that. And so I feel like it's really good to do stuff that I genuinely really want to do and also what you guys genuinely really want to see. So yeah, that was just a very long-winded way of saying, if you guys have any ideas, let me know and I'll pick ones that sound really fun and we'll have fun with that. I also tried a glass roof here and this glass roof it wasn't really working. It was kind of cool, but I feel like it looked a little too futuristic. And I've got to say, at this point while I was building, I was like, I don't know, I might scrap this whole thing. Like, this just looks so weird. It doesn't look coherent at all. It doesn't look clean to me. It doesn't look like origami to me. But when you start adding the trims around the roofing, and when you start adding wallpaper, windows, the roofing type, all of these really small little things, they add up to make it look really nice. So don't feel like you have to scrap a build just at the start because the shape looks funny. It really is worth trying to fine tune it a little more and adding extra bits. And we've just taken a little jump here because there was a lot of mucking around on my part. But once we did color the roofs, you could make it look like it was like one piece of roof. That's why I've gone with a flat texture, and that was really cool. And that starts giving the illusion of like folded paper. So yeah, I love it. And if you guys want to build an origami house, definitely go for it. It was a really fun kind of challenge to do. And maybe for my members, actually, sometimes we do challenges and then go through people's creations. So maybe we can do like an origami house build challenge for members. That would be cool as well. Yeah, and I feel like this house looks a little bit like a monster at the moment, but in the end, I'm really happy with it. Really happy with the way it turned out. So I'm so excited to finish it with you guys and do some landscaping. And one thing, I don't know why I've paused here. One thing that I found was really fun to do was actually doing landscaping under the corners of the roofing, like making these little hidey holes of green patches, and it's so pretty. I love nature, I love trees, I love animals and flowers and gardening and all of that, and in The Sims I really love it as well. So having these little areas of greenery and color and stuff, I love. And I love when you go into the interior of the house and you can see through the windows as if you're a Sim living there. And it just makes me really happy. So I loved spending a bit of time on these little gardens. And we're gonna do some more landscaping together because I didn't want to completely cut that out of the video. And when I put the windows into this build, I thought I was actually filming that part for part of this speed build, but I forgot to press record. So I do apologize I didn't catch placing those windows in, but they're mostly just base game windows placed around the place. And we've also gone with a dark brick, which I thought was kind of nice. It gives it a slight industrial contemporary look. And then the grass roof is a lot of fun. We could try some different roofing, but I kind of like the grass. It gives it, it kind of looks like it's folded paper out of the ground, you know? And that's why I think it works quite well being grass, and grass roofs are just really cool, let's be honest. So, and the entrance is a little bit concealed too. And another important thing with creating this origami house was starting on a really big lot. And we're gonna take it to a smaller lot so it looks a little bit more, like a little bit more to the right scale. But starting on a big lot was fun because it was just like starting on a blank canvas and going as crazy and far out as I wanted to. So that's also a great idea if you just want to play with Sims. Don't necessarily confine yourself to a little piece of canvas. Go big and just play and have fun. I also like with the flooring tiles giving it a shadowed effect because it's almost like the flooring when there's darker diagonal sections almost looks like the floor or the ground's been folded and has its own fold lines, and it kind of gives an optical illusion if you don't really look at it. If you catch a glimpse of it, you're like, wait, what does that actually go down with? So that's also something that's really added to the whole origami feel of the place. And in terms of origami in real life, I haven't done much of it. My auntie loves doing paper cranes. She often will put a paper crane with a card or something like that. So she's really good at origami, but me not so much. I think I just did a little bit in primary school. I do think anything you do with your hands though, and away from a screen is very healthy. Maybe I should get into origami. I don't know, I think it's good for the brain and the mind. And then I have put in some placement furniture just in white when I was figuring out the layout of the house, which obviously we're gonna furnish it how we want to. But I did create this little nook for a study as well. And I thought that was kind of a good way to use the space and break it up a little bit. Just make it make sense. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited to show you this. I feel like I'm showing my mum what I did at school. This is the origami house. I think it's really cool. But do you guys think it's weird or do you think it's cool? Ooh, girl, you're getting too excited. Also, just side note, I know you're probably just wanting to see the house, but this thing over here kind of goes with this origami vibe a little bit. And we should actually get the origami bird sculpture. Go on which pack that came in. Anyway, obsessed with this house. I love the fountains in front of it, that they're all on angles and kind of go with this folded idea as well. And like I said, the entrance is quite concealed. The entrance is actually just in here. We need to get a mailbox as well. I don't know if we'll need to put a fence on the house. This is the side of it. I thought about putting plants and stuff on the roof, but honestly, I like it being clean, especially for the purpose of playability. Sometimes it's annoying when there's plants like in your way. Anyway, the entrance is going to be in here, and then we've got a little barbecue area here. I thought we could have maybe outdoor tables in this section. And then this is the other side, and it fits really nicely on this lot in San Sequoia, just near the park. I did delete the existing house that was here. Sorry, I always feel bad about that. Anyway, so that's really cool. Let's have a look inside at the and also the balcony up here I thought was really sweet. And then this is another balcony here. Floor plan, which we will furnish all together. So like I said, you go through the entrance over here. I like the idea of tiled floors. One reason why is because when you're building on an angle, the wood doesn't always suit the rooms. Actually, it looks pretty fine in here, so let's just ignore that. Sometimes it looks like the wood's always on an angle, but you can use the diagonal wood and it looks a little bit better from vampires. But yeah, I don't know, sometimes the wood being on an angle annoys me for some reason. So I thought we'd go with rugs on top of this modern concrete stone. It's a little bit brutalist. I feel like there's nice lighting in here. We need to do a bit of work on the ceiling paint, but I thought this would make a really lovely lounge room. Because one thing that was a little bit difficult was making sure there was enough natural light in here because there's so much roofing everywhere. So I did fine tune that a little bit. And I just think this window with all the greenery and the flowers is so pretty. And then, oh, little glitch. There we go. Then we have the barbecue there. We could actually put a door there, but I like the full length windows, and then we would have like door to door, which I feel like isn't necessary. No idea what we're gonna put over here. And then you come into this area. This is just gonna be our kitchen in that corner. We'll put a dining table here. And then, like I told you guys earlier, we have the office nook there that has kind of the idea of being a little bit private. Yes, there is a ladder because fitting a staircase into this place, a bit of a nightmare. So we put a ladder. Bathroom, that's gonna be the main bath. And then over here, I think this will be the main bedroom. Again, lovely big window with some greenery. So this will be the bedroom. Again, very interesting shape to be working with, but I did allow for us to have some big windows in here. So I feel like it kind of works. There's a little bit of clipping with some of the roof trims, which we can change that by using smaller roof trims if we really want to. And then up here, this is gonna be potentially another bedroom, maybe a kid's bedroom, or it could be a gym or something, studio, whatever. And there's actually a really nice sized bathroom just here that is great. It's 2x3. So a 6-tile bathroom in this shape of a house as a rectangle is actually pretty good. So yeah, well, let's get started. Let's do our kitchen first. I love these counters, okay? I love the green. So I was thinking of doing a light green, or we could do the blue. But I've definitely been in my green era recently. I suppose green's been quite a trendy color for the last few years. But I remember that there was the trend of lime green in the early 2000s. And there was a house that had this lime green wall, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm kind of hoping for lime green to come back. Also, it's pretty hot in here. It is summer in Australia. I might just turn that on. Hopefully it's not too noisy for you guys. But I'm sure you'll let me know if it is. I personally like to mix up the cupboards a little bit. So make sure you open up the extra settings when you're working with kitchen cupboards. It's just this little cogwheel here. It's surprising how many people actually don't know that they can do that. Also bothers me so much that the matching shelves are not in the actually, they are in this category. I've just never been able to find them. Okay, I take back what I said. I do feel like we need to have maybe some tiles or stone behind here. We do have new tiles we can use. These ones from, whoa, those ones from Love Struck. Ooh, lime green, folks, it's coming back. Honestly, borderline might be kind of getting into it. I'm forecasting it. We could do, the white's very nice, and it does look a little Japanese. Origami, you know, it kind of goes. The black actually looks really cool as well. Honestly, I feel like either's a great look, but personally, you guys know I prefer the white. We will have to use those black tiles in another build though. Oh, maybe we should use the black. I don't know. It is kind of a vibe. Look, we'll have a think about it. We can have a noodle. I think we should maybe consider safety first, especially given this house is inspired by paper and paper burns. I feel like I have an extra responsibility to make sure it doesn't burn. Also, I kind of love that this is a narrow area, but it's enough room to get around for a sim comfortably. Something about that like fitting perfectly satisfies me. I mean, maybe we should use a few items from Snowy Escape as a little nod to origami, you know? Although that oak is a little warm for this house. I would go the black. Okay, now let's actually put some functional things into this place. We could do a sink here, or maybe this sink. We need to have a stove. Where would I like my stove? Well, maybe, I suppose over here away from the entryway makes sense. Ooh, that is a nice stove. And then if we wanted to, we could get the smaller cabinet. Oh no, that's gonna look weird because of the shelf. I was gonna say we could use the smaller cabinet with a range hood, but I don't think that's gonna work for us. Oh yeah, and there's no budget on this build. If anyone was thinking we were working with a budget, the budget's been blown out the window. This is the perfect spot for a bin, are you kidding me? Oh, I love it when we have a bin spot. We could just put the sink over here. It kind of looks like it fits quite well. And we could actually do a tall cabinet because we have a lot of bench space. So we could do that. I mean, let's have a think about it. If we did this over here, the bin still fits beautifully. It's in line with the change in wallpaper, which I do like that change in wallpaper because it kind of frames this area nicely. Yes. I want to change this to white. I'm gonna do it. But if you want to download it and you preferred it the other way, that's fine too. Feel free to change it as you wish. And yes, this will be on the gallery, available to download. My username is Deligracy, and I just hope you enjoy it. Oh, matching kettle. I do love me a matching kettle. Okay, then we'll put the dishwasher over here. That is a big handle though. Maybe we'll get the little dishwasher. Yeah, we'll get the little baby one. I do like miniature things. One thing that I think is just really cool is miniature building. You know how people make almost like, well, they do make little doll houses. This coffee machine is from, what was the kit called? Cozy Bistro kit. Such a cute item because it really does look like a Italian coffee machine. Okay, we need some more clutter. I think this house should be pretty clean and crisp and minimal. I don't want too much stuff. It's almost like, I mean, I know I couldn't live this clean and minimal. I try to, but it just, my nickname is actually Bang Crash Maddie, what my mom and family call me, because I'm so heavy-handed with stuff. Bang Crash Maddie. Yes, my real name is Maddie, it's not Deli. But don't feel bad calling me Maddie, because it's actually more weird when people call me Maddie instead of Deli on YouTube, because I'm like, wait, I have to do a double take when people call me Maddie. Do I know you from high school or something? It is odd to have books in the kitchen on the counter. So maybe that, oh, that looks beautiful. We'll pop that up there. Oh, love it in the black. Love it. Then we'll put some plates up here as well. Kind of love the idea of black plates. I like a lot of pop of black in this kitchen. I wish we had some glasses to put up there. Okay, we're in desperate need of some other clutter in this corner. This is lovely. This is from one of the newer packs. God, I'm forgetting all the names. Cozy Kitsch, mid-century. Maybe a hint of orange is nice. Orange and green go together quite nicely. I've got Defying Gravity stuck in my mind. And the crazy thing is with that song, unless you're a good singer, you can't sing that to yourself. Like you cannot hit the note. I can't sing that to myself. If I can hear it in my head, but as soon as I try and sing it out loud, it's just unrecognizable. Also, I was just thinking, there is a light from Snowy Escape, isn't there? Maybe we should use these. I kind of like this idea, although they are huge for inside. We could make them smaller though, like mini lights. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, because we don't usually do it like this, and it's nice for a change. Just size them down a bit. Do they work on night mode? Yeah, and I realized we probably have a few too many lights in here, so we will also fix that up in just a mojo. I think we need some kind of simple pendant light. I absolutely love these lights from Get to Work. So these are surprisingly one of my favorite lights. Maybe not in the first swatch. I mean, the first swatch does go with this kitchen, but I think they're so cool. The only thing is they're not very long. I wish they had a longer version. These are some of the new lights from the Cozy Kitsch pack I was just telling you guys about. We could use those. I also feel like we need move objects on. Always get your move objects on, folks. I mean, they definitely work. Oh, we've just got to line them up. Ooh, that pinky color is beautiful with the green. Yes. And I'm gonna put a sneaky light over here. What can I say? I like a well-lit house in The Sims 4. In real life, I do not like the big lights. I like lamps at nighttime. But in The Sims, oh boy, give me all the lights. As it once was said, turn on the lights in here, baby. Extra bright. Not saying I'm a fan of the singer, but do love Rihanna. What I would give to bring Rihanna back to the music scene. Do you think she'll ever come back? Or do you guys think she's just like a billionaire and she's got kids and she's like, I don't need to do that anymore. I've closed this chapter. It must be pretty scary to come back to being a pop star after a break though. Like the amount of pressure, and no matter how brilliant you are, no matter what You could make the best song in the whole wide world and you would still cop so much negativity. So I don't blame her if she doesn't want to come back. Or maybe she's just over it. Do we like the black chairs? No, something's not right here. Something is not right. I feel like I've used this rug too much. This rug is so 2024. We need a 2025 rug, even though all of these rugs are from 2024 or before. What if we did, hear me out, a black rug? Ooh, snowy escape table. Do we even have a snowy escape? We do have a snowy escape table, right? This one. But they didn't have the right swatch. Ooh, that's a nice table. I just had to take a little tea break. It's Royal Blend for your highness. Very nice. Back to business. Oh no, why did I pick this rug? It's funny, sometimes you take a break from building and you come back and you're like, gee willikers, why did I pick that? You crazy girl? Okay, what if we used these chairs inside? I know it's a little controversial, but they're actually quite nice. Although I think they're a little too decorative for this house. What about these? These are also from the Crazy Kitsch pack. Doesn't go with our bench chairs. Ooh, spa day. This could be a potential contender, or these are the chairs that actually go with the Snowy Escape stools. Sometimes I like to get low and actually see in the tab camera what they look like. Pardon me. No, it's not working. Gosh dang it, why is it so hard to pick out dining chairs? Yes, okay, I got them. It's these. They're the ones. Did you guys ever hear that song by Sky Ferreira that goes something like, "You're not the one, you're not the one." I know I have a beautiful voice. That is such a banger of a song. It's a really good breakup song, actually, if anyone's been through a breakup recently. Sky Ferreira, you're not the one. You are welcome. I love that this pot blends into the table. Scrumptious. Perhaps we should just use a stool in the corner and then get these stools for up here. Hallelujah, we got there in the end. And honestly, even though this stool won't be usable, sometimes I like just placing one off the grid with this table, because it just, to me, looks a bit more realistic and a bit nicer. And it actually makes the house look lived in. This is also a beautiful kind of art installation to have on the wall. I really love that for a little bit of extra color. And then over here, we could make this wall, honestly, we could actually make this wall black. Yes, I love that. I was playing around with some curtains in this room too, so we could experiment with the curtains over here. Although I don't know if we really need curtains in this room per se, but that is a bit of a vibe. Now, this is a bit of a strange question, but we need to fix the roofing. But what, do we want to have a black curtain on the black wall and a light curtain on this wall? Like, can you have different colored curtains in a room? It kind of makes sense to me because the wall color, but I don't think that's usually the norm. I don't know. And let's just do concrete roofs because I really can't stand it when the roof tile doesn't match. Okay, so we're obviously going with very soft muted pastels. We'll go with black on black desk. I will say I'm actually in a little bit of a pink and green mood today. It's funny, it really depends on the day. And then I always struggle to find things that will actually fit on the upper shelves. We're just gonna make it into a plant display up here. Except none of the plants even sit up here. Only this one. Technically I already have this plant, but it's okay. No one will notice. Except for you guys. Will any plant fit on the shelf? Anyone? Okay, there we go. We got this little guy, thank goodness. And actually placed two of this little guy up here in a different swatch. Okay, that's their little like plant shelf. Oh, I love those baskets actually. They're really cool. Okay, lounge room time. I really love this rug from City Living, but I particularly like sizing it up. Obviously, we don't actually want to use these couches. Part of me actually doesn't mind doing a fully wooden room, but then another part of me feels like, maybe that's not the vibe that you guys will like. But I think it would work if you wanted to do it that way. Couch-wise, I do love these Desert Luxe Pack couches because they are very luxe looking. Ooh, but I like this one too. This is from the Book Nook kit. The Book Nook kit, that was a good one. You know what? I feel like we need to do another pack review. I think I'll do James's pack rating quiz. Although I think that's actually closing soon. Should have done it sooner. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to see a pack rating video. I like to do them, you know, every now and then. Every year or so as new packs come out and as the game evolves and changes and bugs are fixed and whatnot. I'm just gonna get a few different options out for us, but I believe we will probably go with the matching armchairs, because these are quite lovely. There may be a mismatched couch on the other side, mostly because this couch doesn't come in a two-seater. Ooh, that poof like matches perfectly. That's a good match to the rug. It's the exact same color essentially. Now, what two-seater could we use in here? Could actually go this kind of a thing. It's slightly random though, and considering everything else in the apartment is very modern, maybe we won't do that. But I do love doing builds where we combine the old and the new. Honestly, this kind of could go with these couches, especially in the green, because it matches the walls. Or potentially this could go, the brown, the green, and the cushion. Oh my gosh, what? That goes together so well. Oh, because they're from the same kit? Oh my gosh, how have I never put these together before? They're literally made to go together, and I did not realize. Seriously? How did I not realize that? Oh my god, I only just figured it out. This whole time I thought there was never a matching couch, and look, there you go. That's awesome. Okay, sorry, I really just was like, wow. Life changed. In this moment, my life changed. I could actually do something like that where they go together, but they're technically a little different. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that I've never realized they go together perfectly. Like, how did I miss that? You guys have probably been commenting and I've just missed those comments. Also, where's the new coffee table? This one, I quite like this one. Or another idea I just thought of now is maybe lowering this table and having like a nesting or nested table look to this place. Maybe this. I often size down this big TV because I love the scale of it at this size. Or maybe we do like a double size down nesting table situation. That's nice. And this shelf came with the cozy kitsch pack, and that's a nice thing to put under the TV, I think, and then we can put a few objects on it. Oh my gosh, we need to save, people. I know that was unnecessary. Oh wow, that's so nice. Unnecessary panic for a second there, but when you forget to save, it's not a good time. If it happens to crash, which sometimes it does. Actually, my game's been crashing a lot recently. I'm wondering if it's because it's been warmer weather, so the computer's just heating up more. I want to make a little row of llamas. It's like a little train of ducklings, except they're llamas, obviously. Like Mama Llama and Mama's little llamas following her along. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. The pity we can't pop them in the middle though. Ooh, maybe we can pull a sneaky. Hold on, if we move that, shrink this, use the 9 key to lift it up to the same level as the other ones. Oh, we can't actually lift it up to the same level. Oh, but we could lower the shelf so they're at the same level. If we go like this and put the shelf, oh no, I don't think it's ever gonna work. No, it's never gonna work. I tried. What if we overlap the shelves? There you go, now it works. That is so cute. We definitely got distracted there. A good distraction. Sometimes distractions are a good thing. You know, this is probably Japandi style because it's Japanese and Scandinavian combined. And Japandi is a really lovely movement. We are using a lot of cozy kitsch in this build. I feel like I want this kind of colored wall, but a little softer. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I would kill for a color wheel. You know, that's just slightly more muted, and I think that just works better. Okay, so then we go from like the pinks to the greens. Quite a nice color journey in here. Maybe we'll go green in here. Oh, these are all technically floating. So I'm gonna just guess where they might sit on the table. Oh boy, that's way too low. The easiest way to make this work is to just get things that would usually be put on the ground, size them down so they look like a more appropriate scale for tabletops, and yeah, just kind of pop them where it looks good. That's quite pretty. But yeah, it can be a little tricky sometimes placing these items. What is happening with our lighting in this room? Very strange. Okay, for the bathroom. Oh gosh, this is confusing. Well, first thing first, let's get a toilet. I don't know why, but I always love these toilets. And they say a door should never open up into a toilet, like facing one. Then we'll need a basin. You know who's really good at figuring out bathrooms like this? That would be James. I mean, another thing we could do, which is a little bit cheeky, is just seal this off so it does have a flat edge. And there is this shower window that came with The Sims 4 Lovestruck. So we could just place that like this. Ooh, maybe this is where we do our black tiles. There you go. Anyone who wanted the black tiles, you might feel more fulfilled now. You might feel heard. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with this layout. That's pretty good. And you know, we could get a better window in here with a curtain over it. Do something like that. Even in a green. There we go. Now, if we're going to have kids, which I think this house should, because I put some kids things in the lounge room because I thought that was a really good spare area for play stuff. Would they be in the downstairs bedroom or would they go up the ladder to the top? I think the parents should be upstairs so then they have the nice bathroom up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the parents' bedroom. In the upstairs location, originally I probably would have put the kids' bedroom up here, but I don't know. We have pivoted, folks. Also, I love this set because the side tables are quite small. They fit in very nicely. Maybe we go with the blue, black, and white color theme so it's a little different to downstairs. I'm gonna switch the door over because that'll be, I think, easier for the Sims to leave that way. Get some curtains, I think, in this color. These windows are kind of cool too. They look like origami in themselves. Oh, actually, it might be a bit weird with these though. Ooh, oh dear. Not the, you know what? I would actually just not have these and just have the curtains sit there. Are there any nice blue lamps here? None of these are really tickling my pickle. I love these little ones. These are really cute. I know these are usually meant to go over doorways, but I also think they can be quite a beautiful decoration. Like art piece too. Quite a tranquil looking room. It's very relaxing. I love light blue in bedrooms. That's why my favorite bedspread here at home is the pastel blue bedspread that we have. Whenever that one's washed and put on the bed, I'm like, yay, it's the blue bedspread. That door was facing the wrong way. It's a bummer the flooring shows through it though. And yeah, I know this is technically meant for babies, but adults can have a basket with stuff in it as well. Okay, maybe I'll do the makeup tray instead. Lovely, simple bedroom. Ooh, we did a darker blue. Kind of looks like the wall's been folded and it's a shadow line. Actually, I just prefer this darker blue anyway. That's a lot nicer. Do a matching blue bathroom in here. Will the black tiles work? They work really nicely. Although maybe with white tiles to go with the white grout, maybe black tiles. I really am enjoying using these tiles. I feel like whenever we get new tiles in the game, it's really exciting. I guess because we build so many bathrooms. Bathrooms are basically in every single build that we do. So it does make sense. I'm gonna do the spa day shower. We always need a box of goodies for seasons. A romantic blanket out here. That's cute. So they can like look up at the stars. That's beautiful. Let's get a nicer pattern one though. Actually that doesn't really go. No, I changed my mind. You can put that down if your Sims want to get romantic. Then at all other times, maybe we should put some lounges out here so they can sunbake amongst their bamboo plants out here. And it looks like they may be artsy Sims, so maybe we can have another art frame up here because there's one downstairs. And if you have the artist studio pack, there's also extra things you can use, which is great for if you're ever wanting some clutter, such as paintbrushes, to make it look a little bit more realistic and like paint splatters. Okay, and then down here, I think we should have the kids' room. I actually really love this bed. And let's go with this beautiful, like, soft orange color. They can have a fun shelf in the corner. And I know we already have a toy box in the lounge room, but I'm just gonna add another one. It's cute. Oh no, this is poking through our roof line. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Now let's do our final tour, everyone. So here is our origami house. It looks so cool. Have a look at it from different angles. Pretty sick. I already want to build another origami house. I love this so much. And then the side angle. Okay, so let's go down the front path and go inside. Okay, so here's our front door. And this is what you walk into. It's not bad. It's pretty nice. So we ended up going with pinks, which is a little different. Our lounge room here is very soft, very inviting. My favorite is the mama llama and all her babies. That looks really cute. Love those corner windows. And I also really like the gray ceiling and the gray floor that kind of reflect each other. Loving the kids stuff, family friendly. There's the barbecue out there, the outdoor sitting table. And then you venture further into our dining and kitchen area. This is the green room, but still got pink in it. It's tied into the other room. And this is lovely. I love the eco lifestyle wall stuff. That's pretty fun. Kitchen is very nice. Again, you could do the black tiles if you wanted to. That would also look really good. And then looking the other way, then we have our little office nook or creative corner. You could put whatever you want here. Little plant nook, plant shelf, because nothing else would fit on it. And then if we venture into here, we have the kids' room. You could fit 2 kids in here. You could put another bed under the upper bunk bed. It's actually very simple, this room. But I do like the colors. I don't know if I use that wall color very often. And then a nice spot for a vanity or wardrobe. Nice big windows. Just in here is our bathroom. Whoa! Okay, love the black tiles in here. I think we met healthily in the middle. White tiles in the kitchen, black tiles in the bathrooms. So that way everyone can be happy. Ooh, I do love this kitchen. I love the green with the pink lights and the pinky artwork. Very cohesive. Up the ladder we go. Ooh, into our blue bedroom, and loving the different colored themed rooms. The pink, the blue, the green, the eggshell pink. Mandarin. I don't know. Anyway, love this room. The blue looks really good. Calming, that door's just glitched out, but don't worry, I'll fix that before I upload it to the gallery. And then they have this gorgeous deck area. Again, you could put anything here. We've gone very simple with just a lounge, but you could put a little smoochy romance mat. Incredible view of San Sequoia out here. Like, damn, in the real world, this would be worth a lot. And then we've got our little art area out here. Beautiful to paint out there. Wouldn't mind having that myself. And then this is the ensuite bathroom. Very nice. Although you might see into it, you might want to put a curtain there. So there you go, our first Origami house complete. Stoked. It's a good build to start the year with. And as always, thank you so much to my amazing members for your support. I hope you guys are enjoying the bonus videos every week. If you'd like to become a member, there's a link in the description down below. And you can also use my code word at the checkout if you purchase any Sims packs. Code Deligracy. That's another great way to support the channel. So thank you guys. And most of all, just thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Can't wait for 2025 on this channel. It should be a good one. And I'm hoping to be uploading a lot more and streaming a little bit. So anyway, hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to you all soon. Dak dak!